Hello, dear students. Welcome to the second episode of the series, How to Get an A Star in Business Studies. In this video, we are going to focus on one of the most important parts of your exam preparation, Paper 1. I'm not just going to explain the questions, I'm going to show you how examiners actually give marks so you understand how to write answers that score full marks. Most of my students make a lot of mistakes because they do not understand how to write answers according to the marks allocated. So I'm going to walk you down and show you clearly how to answer the questions to get that A star that you think is very difficult to score. Students, by the end of this video, you will clearly understand how marks are awarded in paper 1, what examiners expect in each question, how to structure your answers properly, and how to improve your answers to reach A star level. We will also use real exam style questions to make everything clear. So stay tuned with me till the end of this video, and if you haven't watched my previous video, please go watch it and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any more questions or any more clarifications, don't forget to comment it down. How marks are given. Before we start solving questions, you need to understand one very important rule. Marks are not given based on how long your answer is. Marks are given based on what is included in your answer. Examiners look for four key elements: knowledge, application, analysis, and evaluation. Every answer is checked using this structure. Let's start with the simplest type of question. Define. For 2 marks, the examiner expects a clear meaning, no long explanation, no example. Your answer must be short, accurate, and complete. Let me show you an example. Define profit. A full mark answer would be: profit is the difference between total revenue and total cost. This gets full mark because it is clear, it is complete, it includes the key idea. You don't need to explain anything more. Students, now we move to 4 marks. Explain questions. This is where many students start losing marks. To get full marks, your answers must include knowledge, that is what is happening, and application, which is linking it to the business. Without application, you cannot get full marks. For 4 marks, you need to demonstrate understanding of a concept and connect it to the specific business context given in your question. Simply stating a fact is not enough. You must show how and why it affects the business. Every knowledge must have an application which states how your knowledge is affecting the business, which is the application. Let's take an example. Explain one advantage of advertising. A strong answer would be: advertising increases sales because it informs more customers about the business's products, leading to higher demand and revenue. Let's break it down. Advertising increases sales. This is the knowledge part. That is the advantage of advertising. But remember, you will be given a business context, a case. So you can write: because it informs more customers about the business's products. This is application. Here you can mention what business and what product the business is selling, taken from the case study given in the question. And finally, leading to higher demand and revenue is the analysis. Now, this is the impact that is happening to the business based on the knowledge and application you have mentioned. This is why it gets full marks: knowledge, application, and analysis. Let's look into the common mistakes that my students make in this 4-mark question. Advertising increases sales. Of course, it's an advantage, but this answer is too simple. It has no explanation, no application, and no development. And what is the result of you even writing an answer? Low marks. Always explain why and how to earn full marks. Remember, you have to explain why and how to earn full marks. Now we move to 6 marks. Analyze. Here, you must go deeper. The examiner expects knowledge, application, and clear explanation of impact to the business. You must show developed reasoning. For 6 mark questions, you need to demonstrate a chain of logic. Start with what you know, apply it to the specific business context, then explain the consequences and implications. Show the examiner you understand the cause and effect relationships. Let's look at an example. This is a 6 mark analyze question. It tests knowledge, application, and analysis, not evaluation. To score full marks, you must give 2 developed points. Each point must identify the issue, link to the business, explain the impact clearly. If you don't explain the impact, you lose marks. Let's look at a full mark answer. First point, land degradation. This is linked to gold mining, damages habits, leads to biodiversity loss. Second point is water pollution. This is linked to chemicals from mining, contaminate rivers, affect people and wildlife. Notice the structure. It has cause, effect, and consequence. This is what examiners reward. If you only write mining causes pollution, you will not get full marks. You have to explain what happens next and why it matters. Now we come to the most important question, evaluate. This is where A star students stand out. To get full marks, your answer must include an advantage, a disadvantage, a final judgment. Without a conclusion, you cannot get full marks. Structure your answer to show both sides of the argument, then make a clear decision based on your analysis. This demonstrates higher order thinking skills. This is an 8 mark evaluation question. It tests all 4 assessment objectives: knowledge, application, analysis, and evaluation. To reach top level, you must explain both sides, apply to the business, develop your reasoning, and most importantly, give a justified final judgment. Without evaluation, you cannot get full marks. Let's look at a full mark answer. Technology increases efficiency. So this is the advantage. This advantage is linked to TGT's gold mines, and then it says this leads to higher output and profit. This is the disadvantage portion. Now let's move on to the disadvantage. However, technology is expensive, and then this is linked to TGT's investment, and then it says it may cause financial pressure. Finally, let's move on to the most important part, the judgment, also called as the evaluation. Which side is stronger and why? Overall, it is beneficial because long-term gains outweigh cost. This final decision is what gives you A star level marks. Let's summarize everything. 2 marks define clearly, 4 marks explain and apply, 6 marks analyze impact, 8 marks analyze and evaluate. Always adjust your answer based on the marks. Final message: to score A star, you don't need to memorize long answers. You just need to use the correct structure, apply your answer to the business, explain the impact clearly, and give a final judgment. This is how top students write their answers. In the next video, we will move to paper 2, the case study paper. I'll show you how to use the case properly and how to write answers that reach the top level. Make sure you watch that because paper 2 is where most students lose marks.